What's up, big soccer heads? I'm Eric Krakauer. I'm at the broadcast booth in Bank of America Stadium, and this is Crown Talk.
All right, so what are we talking about?
Your tattoo, did you get it?
Oh, you coming in strong, straight up.
Yeah, well, you made a promise.
Make sure you tune into next week's Crown Talk. That's when it's going down.
You heard it here. He's getting his tattoo next week on Crown Talk. First, you got to reserve a spot. I know that your tattoo artist is very busy, but we're here to talk about the game against Atlanta United.
Oh, we're moving on from
Yeah, we're
that
moving
already.
on quickly. There's a
Alright,
time
cool.
limit on this thing. And we're going to talk about the Revs as well, who suffered a monumental collapse in the Champions League, CONCACAF Champions League. You know, a lot of Euro snobs out there watching this.
I know who you're referring to.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But let's start with the game against Atlanta. What stood out to you?
I mean, first of all, Christian Kalina. That first 30 minutes of the game, overall, he kept us in it. I mean, you just feel kind of reassured with him back there. It wasn't an ideal start to the game for us. I want to see us impose our will a little bit more early on, but, you know, weather the storm. Away from home, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Just to weather the storm at the beginning.
And that storm lasted a while. First 30 minutes, Atlanta United had a lot of the ball and created quite a few chances.
And then, you know, before halftime, we grew into the game. Ben Bender puts a great ball to Swiderski. You know, he does everything right. Unlucky not to score. But, you know, it's almost like the team was a little bit surprised. They were like, okay, we're back in the game. And, you know, then belief started to come a little bit. You'd love to see that belief earlier on.
Right, and you saw that. Their tails were up. In the game, Kalina absolutely stands out, but we have to focus on the two guys who make a difference on the offensive end. It was Ben Bender's first start. The supporters were calling out for that start. An assist from a corner, Adam Armour, who had been left out of that first home game here at Bank of America Stadium. He was upset about it. Yeah. Naturally, it's a big event. How does he respond with a goal?
You know, when you're not in the 18, it's hard to take for a player. You know, you can be on the bench and you feel okay about it sometimes, but not in the 18 in the stands is a tough thing for a player. So great to see his response. I think Miguel talked about it as well. You know, he's come back, got into the team, he trained hard, and he got his rewards. Ben Bender, I'm so excited about this guy. I think everyone's excited about him. I think the first thing I noticed about him was the home game before that against Galaxy, where he took one corner with his left foot and he took one corner with his right foot. And I was like, wow, you don't see that often in the game. That's supreme confidence in his ability.
Can't really tell which is his stronger foot. I think it's his left, but we don't really know. Of course, that game ends in heartbreak, another deflected goal. Now, back at Bank of America Stadium, after that sellout record crowd here against the team that set a new record for points on their way to Supporter Shield. What do you think Charlotte FC first have to do in order to get a good result? And then let's focus on the Revs.
Look at what Atlanta did to us in the last game. They smothered us early. As we said, Kalina kept us in it. Can we do the same to teams that come here? Can we get, you know, some sort of mentality to start off games and really put them under pressure early on and suffocate them?
Have a sense of belief that they belong and they can win the game, especially at home in front of a raucous crowd. The Revs are coming off a really deflating defeat in Mexico City against Pumas in the Champions League, as I already mentioned. How can Charlotte capitalize on that lack of morale that they may be coming with? Or is it a factor at all?
So I'm torn. We talked a little bit off air, but I'm torn between two things. First, I'm thinking New England's had a hard week. You know, they were 2-0 up against RSL and they lost 3-2. Then they've gone to Mexico.
At the end of that game as well. Like the game against
At the end
RSL.
of the game. Okay, so then they've flown to Mexico. That's a tough loss. Right now they're feeling it emotionally, possibly, you'd think physically as well. There's no way that they should come here and have time to settle into this game. That first 20 minutes, we've got to be thinking, let's see how fit they are. Let's see how emotionally hit they are. We've got to, if I'm one of the New England players, I want to come here and feel my way into the game slowly, knock the ball around slowly. I don't want to be pressed up high. I don't want to be disheveled in any way. And that's what we've got to do. But you can't go into the game thinking they're coming from Mexico, they're not going to be as good as they normally are. That's a banana skin. You know, in football, when you think like that, you're not going to get the result that
Your
you
mentality
expect.
is all wrong from the
Yeah.
get-go.
The mentality is, we're the home team, let's do what we've got to do to put them under pressure, however they come. Because they might come after 3 days, it's 3 days in between. Players at this level are used to that. So we can't expect that they're going to come and they're going to be struggling. The only thing is they're going to be angry. But we better be angry as well, because we lost in the last minute. So it's going to be a clash of the two mentalities there. But we are the home team, so let's set that tone.
Charlotte FC still looking for their first points in the campaign against the New England Revolution, who are the Supporter Shield holders. Lloyd and I will be in the booth for the first time in a couple weeks. We're super pumped, and we can't wait to see you here.